This entire thing is the ventral body cavity. We have the thoracic cavity and the abdominopelvic cavity. What separates them is this structure here. So this structure right here, that's the diaphragm. Okay, so within here, within the thoracic cavity, we have the lungs. And then this here is the heart. And so above the heart, this right here, so that's the trachea. The trachea or the windpipe. Right, that's where air is going to travel through to get here into the lungs, so that way they can inflate. Okay, so below the diaphragm we have the liver. So all of this is the liver. I'm not going to require you to know all the different lobes right now. We're going to learn all about lobes and stuff once we get to the digestive system. So these are all the lobes of the liver. And then this right here, this is the stomach. Okay, so the esophagus is what feeds into the stomach, right? So when we eat food, right, it travels through the esophagus, which is posterior. It's posterior to the trachea. Here, that's the thymus. So that's right here above the heart. But yeah, we can't really see the esophagus, but let's continue. So this here is the stomach. And then this part here, this is the spleen. So you can see the spleen. And then you have small intestines and large intestines. So here towards the terminal end of the stomach, this is where the small intestine starts. So that's right here. So it goes here, goes all the way down. This structure here on the inside, see that right there? That is the pancreas. So that's the pancreas. And then the small intestines include all of this stuff. And so what all of this stuff right here, that kind of keeps it all together, this is known as the mesentery. So this is all vasculature for the small intestines. And then once you get towards the end of the small intestines, you'll get to the point where you reach the initial part of the large intestine, which is known as the cecum. So that's what this is right here. So this is the cecum right here. We're getting to the poop chute. Okay, so this here is where the rectum is. So the rectum is here, and then this part would be the descending colon, right? So the descending colon is going down, right, to get the poo out. And then if I move it this way, you can see this is the transverse colon, and then this part would be the splenic flexure, right, because the spleen is right there. And then this part over here, this flexure, would be the hepatic flexure, because this is where the liver is. And then going up, right, this is the ascending colon, because they were going up, over, and then down. So that's the ascending colon. And then we finally get to over here, back to where I first pointed out, which was the cecum, the first part of the large intestine. Okay, so I'll move that. And if we look, retroperitoneal, so that's what this is, or the kidneys. So this is the kidney, they're bean shaped. Okay, so we also have these are known as the seminal glands, and then obviously this prominent structure here, these are his testes.